Well, hello. I'm not sure if I'm live yet. It's always a challenge, isn't it, to know this these days. Things are changing so much on Facebook, can't keep up with them. So anyway, I'm going to presume that I am actually live and say hello. My name is Karen Turpin, if you don't already know who I am. And I'm a soul purpose and abundance coach. And I teach entrepreneurs how to shift their mindset, incorporate energy and spirituality into their life and business in a very grounded and practical way that makes sense in this modern world, because it has to, right? If you would like to check me out on Facebook, my group is called Source Light Connection, and my website is karenturpin.com. Very simple. So today I'm going to talk about consistency, because really consistency is absolutely the key to success in your life and in your business. So when I was young, I used to love to dance, and I was actually quite good at it. I did lots of different types of dancing. Ballet was my thing, really. But the girls that were really focused on going to stage school, they were leaps and leaps ahead of me in their level of commitment and consistency in practice. I guess I just didn't want it enough, and I didn't have the required degree of focus on that as a goal. And of course, from that point and beyond, I had a story in my head of why stage school wasn't available to me. And of course, it had nothing to do with my own lack of commitment. It was a story that I was telling myself about, poor me, why I couldn't achieve that. And we all have a lot of stories in our life that are connected with why we can't get what we want in life. Now, the majority of my clients come to me with some type of goal in mind, and we work out the steps required to create a vibrational shift within them to get them where they want to be. And this works really well, providing they make a commitment to themselves and they are consistent with doing what they need to do, because obviously I can't do it for them. So taking inspired action steps is the key to living an intuitively guided life and creating a successful business. But sometimes clients will come in and just say something as simple as, I feel really stuck, I'm sick of it, and I just want to feel better. Now, have you ever said that? Because I know I certainly have. And the problem with this is that they don't actually have a goal. It's very difficult to work out what is the criteria for feeling better or being unstuck when there is no goal to move towards, because without that goal, it's very difficult to measure. So goals are important for that particular reason. We have to have a way of marking our progress. So I've seen people loll around doing nothing for years on end and just saying, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I can't get ahead, I can't get ahead. And that's because they don't know where they're headed, and they don't know where to begin. They don't know these action steps to take. It's kind of like, standing at the bus station forever, not getting on a bus because you can't work out which bus that you want to get on. But how long do you want to stand there doing nothing for, before you get really, really frustrated? So some of my clients come to me and they're at that point of absolute frustration, and they're like, help me get unstuck. So we set about working goals for them about what they might like to achieve in their life. I have a great process called the quantum visioning process, and this is kind of like a hypno meditation process that I've developed to help them literally see forwards into their future in a couple of years' time and look at the different pathways or timeline options available to them. And then once they see that vision and they go, yeah, that's the one I want, then we can kind of reverse engineer it and work out the steps they need to take to get them there. As I say, that works really well if they're consistent with doing the work, because what is actually required of them is that they have to change on the inside first. So contrary to what many people think about the law of attraction, an amazing life just doesn't, miraculously drop into your lap. You have to be the one to go out there and create it. And if you want to change your life, you've got to change first. That's just the way it is. Now, if you could achieve your goal without changing, or achieve the life that you want without making changes, would you not have already done it? So, sometimes we resist the changes that we need to make, and that's a reptilian brain kind of thing, which we can address with hypnosis. So that's not really a reason to, not move forward. But it is what keeps us stuck, unless we work with that. So we have to change from within. And though we might try to do that on our own, the truth of it is that we usually don't know how to. And again, because if we knew how to, we probably would have before. So we need to get really consistent with ourselves, or simply we need to go and get some help in order to do that. You're not required to know how to do everything all on your own. And the truth of it is that if you haven't got something that you want in your life, from an energetic perspective anyway, my little bit of woo coming in here, if you haven't got something in your life that you want, it's because you are not a vibrational match to it on the inside. So what can you do about that? Easily, you change it. Not necessarily easily. Let me just reframe that and say it's easy. Just change it. Change the vibration that you are on the inside to match the vibration of what you want to experience or achieve. But again, consistency is the key here. And that's why so many people have ups and downs in life consistently, ups and downs. They start a relationship, the relationship ends. They start a diet, they fall off the diet. They start an exercise regime, and that goes nowhere. And, that's the problem with lack of consistency. And it's also why we have feast and famine in our businesses. Now, believe me, that one, feast and famine in your business, I know it well. And I've had to work repeatedly on that until I got really consistent in my vibration. And I absolutely moved away from a lack mentality, which is a lower vibration from the life I wanted to experience. So the bottom line is that you have to be a vibrational match for what you're asking to receive. And, if you drop into any kind of doubt or worry or fear, or even disbelief when you start to see your dream, becoming a reality, if you drop into disbelief at that point, you will move away from that vibrational alignment as quick as you can say, out of alignment. And that was me for years. I'd get ahead, I'd fall back. I'd get ahead, I'd fall back. So believe me when I say I've learned this lesson the hard way. You have to be consistent. So can you commit to taking the action steps required every day so that you can become a vibrational match to the life that you really want to experience? What 3 action steps could you take that will help you achieve your goals? So I'd recommend that you make a list and commit to yourself that you'll do it, and then actually do it. Or if you can't do that, get some help, because that's what trainers or coaches are for. So I'm sharing some great tools and techniques that are designed precisely with this type of situation in mind, and I'm sharing those inside my Aligned and Unlimited membership. If you'd like details of how you can join us in there, just put a comment in the box below, or send me an email. to karen@karenturpin.com. So my message to you today is stay focused on what you want to achieve. And don't spend 24/7 praying for it to land in your lap from a place of lack, because that's the wrong vibration. You won't align to your dream life if you're praying for it from lack. So what you need to do is get aligned to the whole feeling. What would it feel like if I already had achieved my goal? Who would I be if I had already achieved that? So that starts to shift your energy, get you into vibrational alignment with what you want to experience, what you want to achieve, and that's how you do it. So I would love to hear from you, your experience of this. And of course, as usual, if you have any questions, just send me a message, put a comment in the box, and I would love to help you to get those answers. So I hope this has been useful for you, and keep in touch. I'll be here again next week with some other tips for your success. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye for now.